It's Halloween, so let's make some Halloweeny magic. And I'm not talking about spooky Halloween cupcake designs or Halloween games. Oh yeah, by the way, some of you might want something for Halloween, and if you do, I've left something down in the description just for you. Back to the video. You see, Halloween is actually the witch's new year, and it's the perfect time to cast real magic spells for real manifestation, stuff that would genuinely improve your life in the following year. Real magic is powerful at this time of year, and it's not just hocus pocus. If you want to level up, there's nothing that can do that quite like doing some real magic. In this video then, I'm going to show you how to make your life better at this magical time of year by using real magic to manifest. It's not going to be the same old stuff you see on other channels either. I'm going to give you some real examples of how you can do this and how your life will never be the same again. So grab a pen and paper, do me a favour and click that like button, subscribe, ding that bell, and let's get into it. First, let's work out what manifestation really is. It sounds great, doesn't it? But what actually is it? Well, manifesting literally means bringing something into your life. And as you'll see in a minute, that's not exactly an accurate description, but it's not a bad one for now. The reason that it's not entirely accurate is actually because with manifestation, as with everything in life, we kind of need to accept that whatever you desire is already here with you. It's just you may not quite be able to see it yet. Halloween can help you to get this stuff using real magic too. Okay, so here's lesson number one. Everything you want in life, you already have. Now that sounds crazy, doesn't it? I do get it, but don't click away just yet. The whole idea relies on quantum theory. The quantum realm isn't just some invention of Marvel's Ant-Man either. It describes really, really small stuff. Halloween, being the new year and the new beginning, empowers your magic at this time of year. So how does that work? Well, the laws of physics get really weird when you're dealing with quantum stuff, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but things can literally exist and not exist at the same time. They can pop into and out of existence, and they can also exist in multiple states at the same time. Something called quantum superposition. And yeah, I get that this might be confusing, scary, or just sound like pseudo-scientific nonsense. Trust me, I know, but it's not. Manifestation kind of relies on all of this stuff, so here's the thing. You need to believe that whatever you're manifesting is real. Of course you need to want it, but that's not just the biggest thing. See, I can imagine that, like many people, you've been afraid of things at one time or another, right? Whether you've been afraid that your teacher at school would find out about something bad that you did, or your parents might catch you in the act of doing this or that bad thing. Well, here's a form of manifestation too. More often than not, I bet these actual fears did come true, and here's why. Because you put emotion into them. You put fear into them. Maybe you've been scared of a good relationship in the past turning bad, only for that thing to actually happen, or a friend betraying you only for them to do it. You may have put this down to having intuition about your crappy friend, but it's more than that. It's actually you creating that reality. I know it sounds harsh blaming you for that, but it's better if you do take responsibility, and here's why. Remember that everything happens in all times and in all places, and all you're doing is selecting which version of events you want to experience. You're telling the universe, this one please. So all you need to do is to focus on what you're trying to make, build or bring to you, and then add emotion so that you really feel it. Now, before I walk you through a Halloween ritual that you can use this year, I need to let you know a few caveats of stuff that you're not going to be able to do, and probably shouldn't even try to do, even if it were possible. Some people have asked me how to manifest love with one specific person. Well, sorry, but you're not going to be able to do that. Imagine it like the genie from Disney's animated classic Aladdin. You can't interfere with someone else's free will, and you can't bring back the dead either, and if you could, why would you want to? You can't break the laws of physics. You're going to be able to bend these laws perhaps, but that's possibly the subject of another video. Other than that, what do you want? Seriously, pick something, anything. This Halloween, you need to realise that the universe is your trick-or-treat bag. You can add into it anything you want. Remember that on YouTube, people have been given houses and cars by total strangers without prompting or planning. So do you believe that if it happened to them, it could happen to you? Well, why not? Are you attracting what you want? Now let's talk through how to make this stuff happen for you this Halloween. Today is a full moon, so it's a pretty great day for Halloween magic actually. The full moon is when the power of the moon is at its peak. When the moon starts waning or getting smaller again, that's when you can banish stuff or get rid of it. I know you're going to want to bring stuff in rather than get rid of stuff, but if you're creative with your thinking, banishing is good too. You see, you can banish negative thoughts, you can banish bad relationships or banish debt, banish poor choices, banish the excess weight that you've been carrying around for years, banish bad habits that keep you down. As Halloween approaches on Tuesday of next week, you can start to think what you want to bring in. It's a new year, a new beginning. And so the banishing of the moon and all that negativity sets you up beautifully for bringing in a new start to your year and a new start to your life. So what do you want? Imagine a menu at a restaurant and you can pick literally anything. Want a new bike? Ask for one. Want a new job? Just ask. Of course, it's not just as simple as that. So here is step number 2. Once you've pictured what you want, imagine it in every possible situation you can. Really see it in your mind. If it's a new suit, wear that suit in your mind. Feel it on your skin. See the reactions of people who look at you. If it's a new job, think of where it is. Feel the weather. Hear the sound of your feet on the floor. Feel your body doing the actions of that job and employ emotion into it. If you want something a bit more ethereal, like a new relationship, picture all the characteristics of that new partner. Are they funny, good looking, kind? Be specific about what you want, but don't be specific about how it'll come to you. Let the universe figure that out. Anybody in a relationship already will tell you that there's a complicated series of events that brought their partner to them. Even if it's just we met at a bar, it has so much other circumstance behind it in that decision to go to the bar in the first place. A different decision would lead to a different outcome. So you've pictured your desired manifestation. Next, you need to invest some emotion into it. And the best emotion here is one of gratitude. It's all too easy to start to worry that this will never happen, or that your desire is too lofty, too ambitious, or just won't ever happen at all. Gratitude takes these thoughts and destroys them. You can't be fearful and thankful at the same time. So be thankful that the universe is already bending to your will, that you are already constructing the universe just as you want it, and that things are coming to you. And the final step is to change time itself. That sounds like a big thing. Let's explain that. When manifesting, when are you going to manifest? Most people say, it's going to come to me, rather than saying, it's already mine. With manifestation, you need to feel entitled to receive. You need to know that it's yours. It's not going to be yours, it's yours already. So you manifest it now. Not tomorrow or later, now. You're doing it because it's already yours, and all you're doing is claiming it now. Tomorrow never comes, so get what is yours now. You may want to wait until Halloween, you may want to do it today, but either way...
Stay magical!